Hey there, I'm Alex, and I'm the CEO of Scale Army. In this quick video, I'm going to show you what it's like for us to work together. Scale Army is meant for businesses who are looking to grow. This can be on the marketing side of things, sales, operations, finance, engineering. Our ultimate goal is that we find you someone who lives and works on your time zone and speaks native English. Usually what happens is that a company comes to us looking for one of those roles, and then after they start working with us and they understand international hiring, then we move on to finding them other roles across different parts of their company. When you're thinking about what type of roles we're best at finding you, first I would take a step back and understand that, hey, if this person exists in the world, we can find them. But the thing you have to figure out is the role you're actually looking for a real job description of a real person? By the time a client starts working with us, there's usually one or two or both of these things that have happened. The first one is that they've decided they want to try international hiring, and they've gone on these talent marketplaces and they've looked for people and they haven't found anyone amazing. And that's usually because people who are really, really amazing already have full-time jobs and they're not listing themselves on these sites. And the second scenario when a client comes to us is when they've tried the full recruiting process for international start to finish themselves, and they realize that it's actually quite hard. That usually comes from the fact that local nuances make a huge difference. For example, you have no idea what the Stanford of Buenos Aires is. You have no idea what the McKinsey of Bogota is, right? And that's where we come in, and that's where we help, because we specialize in that nuance. We have people on the ground in 14 countries. We have local recruiters that are going to recruiting fairs, that know the WhatsApp groups, that know the alumni, that use their friends and their families and their cousins, that don't just go online on LinkedIn and send random outbound messages. And those networks make a huge difference of the quality of talent that you're able to find. Now, these type of networks take a long time to build, and that's what we've prided ourselves on. We have hundreds of thousands of applicants that have been vetted and screened. And so when we kick off a role for you, we start by looking, okay, who have we seen in the market that's been amazing? Who do we start with? Out of all the people we've ever met with and all the people we could get, where do we go first? And that strategy and nuance is what saves us so much time and saves you so much time. Now, I'm obviously biased to be saying that everyone should be doing international and offshoring because I run an international hiring company. When you're considering something like this for the first time, the first thing people often compare it to is what is it like to hire in the US, and what are you dealing with when you're going abroad for things like liability and contracts and benefits? And our goal is to be your partner through that and help you navigate this very complex but overcomable world of international hiring. Our contracts are all month to month, and we eventually want you to buy out the talent, and our goal is to get you to a point where you're actually comfortable managing this process yourself. Okay, so now on to actually finding amazing people. So whether or not you do this through us or one of our competitors, or you do this on your own, the thing I cannot stress enough is you need to find people who live and work on as close of a time zone to you as possible. And the live part is super important. You do not want people who are just working asynchronously. You want people who are able to work and be awake when you are and go to bed when you are, and you want to be able to grow them over time. So for that reason, we always start in Latin America. And then as far as how east we go, we usually make the cutoff at GMT +2. Anything further than that seems to cause a ton of problems. So our pro tip to you is GMT +2 should be your cutoff. So work ethic is always a question we get asked. People say, what is it like to work with people abroad? And to that, I say, it is a huge privilege to work with an American company. And people who realize that, who are gonna be the people you end up hiring, want to grow with you and are super proud to put your company, which is an American company, on their resume. So for next steps on working with us, you'd hop on a call with one of our role advisors, and they would talk you through how much you should expect to pay for the role, what skill sets you actually need, and then how long it'll take for us to find you someone. Typically for most roles, our goal is to show you candidates within 2 weeks of kicking off a search. Our goal is to present you with 5 candidates whose videos we've screened and watched with deliverables and resumes. From those 5 candidates we present you, you will like 3 of them or more. Of those 3, you will interview all 3 with us, and you will like at least 2 of them. You will give both of those 2 people take-home exams. Of those 2 take-home exams, you will probably like 1 of them, and that will be the person that you hire. We offer a free replacement guarantee, which means that if for whatever reason you don't end up liking the person that we find for you, we will find you someone else. Okay, now let me show you some videos of candidates.
Hello everyone, my name is Oriana. I work as a social media manager in digital marketing.
The tools I work the most with are HubSpot and Salesforce. And last year I've been building automations as well with Make and Zapier.
Hi, my name is Martin. I've been an industrial designer for over 16 years now.
I've generated complete outbound campaigns from scratch, generating about 70% open rates and around 10% conversion rates.
I'm certified in the HubSpot marketing software and in the HubSpot sales software.
Hi, my name is Alejandra. I am 24 years old and I work as a social media manager.
Hello, my name is Charles. I have over 6 years of e-commerce experience.
I have administrated and overseen contracts with a budget of $30,000 or more.
So yeah, that's a summary about me, and I'd love to connect with you. Thanks.
Okay, and that's enough for now. Book a call below and we will find you someone you love.